Every time a student completes your course, do you still create their certificates manually? Download the template, change the student's name, export it, and finally send it through email. Now imagine doing this for 50, hundreds, or even 500 students. Sounds frustrating? Well, not anymore. As you can already see on your screen, a student has just completed the course and submitted the course completion form. And within just a few seconds, a professional certificate is automatically generated and delivered directly to the student's Gmail account. And look at this, the certificate already contains the student details exactly as they entered them in the form. So no manual editing, no manual emailing. Everything happens automatically. And today I'll show you exactly how to build this automation without writing a single line of code. Using all-in-one automation tool called Pabbly Connect. See, Pabbly Connect is the platform where you can automate and integrate multiple applications without coding. And the best part, you can also create this amazing workflow along with me using Pabbly Connect free trial. And after trying the tool, if you find it useful and creates a mind to purchase its subscription plan, then don't pay the regular price. Simply use my coupon code MEHYT during checkout and get an amazing discount on both yearly and lifetime Pabbly plans. So without wasting any more time, let's start the creation of this workflow. Alright, so this is the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. If you are an existing user of Pabbly, that is perfect. But if you are not, then go for Pabbly, pabbly.com/connect and create a free account. Once you create it, you will receive 100 free tasks every month to explore the software, which is perfect for testing. After doing the sign up process and selecting the application as Pabbly Connect, you will successfully come on the dashboard of Pabbly Connect. Here you can create and manage all of your automation workflows. For creating a new workflow, you need to click on this plus create workflow button. So there are three ways to create a workflow inside Pabbly Connect. The one is create from scratch, second one is create using AI, and the third one is create using Quick Builder. All of these are best, but in this tutorial, I'm going to build a workflow step by step by myself. So I'm selecting that option. After that, it will ask me to enter the name of the workflow that I'll enter as automatically generate certificates after students complete a course. Next, the folder I'm selecting is Pabbly Connect and clicking on this create button. And see, our workflow is created successfully. Now this right here is the most important step of creating any automation, name as trigger. Trigger says when this happened. This is the first application you need to select for creating your workflow. So in this tutorial, my objective is that whenever the student fills out this course completion form, then automatically they receive the mail, including the certificate. So at first, I am going to select the trigger application as Google Forms. After selecting the application, the app event I'm selecting as new response received and clicking on this connect button. See, it will provide me one webhook URL and the steps mentioned below that how you can connect your Google Forms account with Pabbly Connect. At first, I'm copying this webhook URL from here and now I'm going to take you to my Google Form account. See, this is my Google Forms account and this is the forms that I have already created before. In this tutorial, I'm going to use this course completion certificate request form. See, I have already created this form before and I added only some fields inside it, but you can add more. See, once you have successfully designed the form, you need to publish it, and after publishing it, just copy its link from here and open it in a new tab. Here I have opened. Just fill out some test details inside the form and click on this submit button. See, the form has been submitted successfully. Now go back to that page where you have created the form and click on this responses option. After that, just click on this view in sheets option. See, this is the sheet where all the student submitted data is going to be stored. Now for making the connection between Pabbly Connect and Google Forms, you need to click on this extensions option. After that, click on this add-ons and click on this this Get Add-ons button. Next, search for Pabbly Connect Webbooks in this search apps field and install this Pabbly Connect Webbooks. Once you installed it, it is going to be appear here like this. So you need to click on this option. After that, click on this Initial Setup button. See, here I have already created one connection before. That's why one webbook URL is already present. So at first, I'm removing the previous one from here. I'm going to paste the new webbook URL in this field that I have copied from this workflow. After pasting the webbook URL, you need to enter the trigger column. The trigger column is the final data column where the data is added inside your sheet. Here my trigger column is H. That's why I have entered H here and clicking on the Send Test button. And you will see it says that test data sent. Now we will check our workflow to see whether we have received a new response or not. See, automatically I received the new response with all the student data that are present inside the first row of this sheet. After completing this, you need to click on the Submit button and see it says that setup configured successfully. And one more thing, you have to make sure that this Send on Event option is always active. If it is not active, then Pabbly Connect will not receive the new responses. So keep that in your mind. As we have successfully received the response, this means that our trigger step is working perfectly. Moving forward, I'm going to select my action application as Google Slides for generating a certificates from the template. Here I have selected. Next, the app event I'm selecting as create presentation from template and clicking on this connect button. If you have an existing connection, then you will select this option. I'm going to add a new connection, so I'm selecting this one from here and clicking on this sign in with Google. After that, I'm choosing the account from here, providing the permission to Pabbly Connect, and this is how easily you can connect your Google Slides account with Pabbly Connect. Moving forward, here you need to select the template that I am selecting as course completion certificate. See, I have already created this template before inside my Google Slides account. See, this is the same templates by the name of course completion certificate. Now, for making this templates dynamic for each of the student, I have used the two curly brackets at the beginning and the ending in some variables, just like a full name, course, date, and the instructor name. Once I am going to the mapping on each of these variables, automatically it is going to be changed based on the student inputs. Don't get confused. I'll explain you each and everything. See, after selecting the same template here, next in this field you need to enter the title of the new file that you want to generate. So I want the file name as same as the student name. That's why I'm doing the mapping of the student name in this field. So for that, I am entering the slash and see automatically the previous application is visible in front of me. You need to click on this option and you will see all the received responses. Now at first I am doing the mapping of student's full name, that is Rahul Sharma. So I want the file name to be like Rahul Sharma certificate. Now what is mapping? See, mapping is the most important step of creating any automation as it makes data dynamic. As different users have different informations, so for capturing each student's information dynamically, mapping is used. With the help of this mapping, automatically based on the student name that they were entered while filling the form, this name will change. After that, here you need to select the file location that I am selecting as student certificate. See, I have already created this folder before inside my Google Drive account. See, this is the same folder by the name of student certificate. All generated certificate is going to be stored here. Moving forward, in this course field, I'm going to do the mapping of course name from the previous application, that is this WhatsApp chatbot development. After that, I'm again doing the mapping of full name, that is Rahul Sharma, course completion date, and the instructor name as well. See, here I have successfully mapped. After that, I'll click on the save and send test request button and you will see I have received the positive response. Now let's check our Google Drive means this location that a new certificate is going to be generated or not. See, automatically a new certificate is generated by the name of Rahul Sharma. And once I open it, look at this. This certificate is personalized, means it includes the student name as Rahul Sharma, date, instructor name, and the course as WhatsApp chatbot development. Exactly same that I have mapped in each each of these fields. So this is how mapping works, and this is how in the place of these variables automatically students' input will come. It is only made possible with the help of this curly brackets that we have used here and this mapping. So this is how it works. As we have successfully created a certificate and received its presentation ID as well, now I am going to take my next action application as Google Drive for creating a shareable link of the certificate. After selecting the Google Drive as my next action application, the app event I am selecting as share file with anyone. Next I am clicking on this connect button. I have already created a new connection before, so this time I am selecting this option and clicking on the save button. Moving forward, in this file ID field, I am going to do the mapping of this presentation ID that I have received from this Google Slides responses. Here I have successfully mapped. Next, I'll click on the save and send as request button, and you will see I have received the positive response, including the PDF link of that file too. So that's why I have used the Google Drive. And one more thing, I am clicking on the save and send as request button just for creating a test responses. You don't have to click on this button manually. You just have to click on the save button and the automation will occur automatically. Moving forward, I'm going to select my last action application as Gmail, finally, to send a mail to the student's Gmail account. After selecting the application, the app event I'm selecting as send email and clicking on this connect button. Here again, I'm selecting the existing connection and clicking on this save button. Moving forward, you need to enter the sender name in this field that I am entering as Pabbly Academy. Here I have given this name by my choice. You can change it. My objective is only to teach you how you can create an automation by using Pabbly Connect. Moving forward, in this recipient email address field, I'm going to do the mapping of the student's email address. Next, the CC, BCC and reply to is not a required field, so I'm leaving these blank and directly entering an email subject in this field. Congratulations, your certificate of completion is attached. Moving forward, I'm going to enter the email content in this field. Here I have added, see, now I want to make this email also personalized based on the student input. So for that, I'm again doing the mapping from the previous application. After this dear, that is the student's full name, that is Rahul Sharma. Next here, I'm going to do the mapping of course name as WhatsApp chatbot development. And lastly, the course completion date as well. Here I have mapped. See, I entered this email content completely based on my choice. You can change it. The steps are almost similar. You need to understand the logic only. Next, the email content type I am selecting as HTML because I entered this email content in the HTML format. You can also create a HTML by clicking on this here below, and a complete tutorial of how to create the HTML email link is also there. Moving forward, the labels I am selecting as inbox. Now in this file name field, I am going to do the mapping of the student's name because I want the certificate's file name as same as the student name as Rahul Sharma certificate. Moving forward, in this attachment URL field, I am going to do the mapping of the shareable PDF link that I have received from this Google Drive response. See, here I have mapped. Next, this is not required field, so I am leaving these blank and directly clicking on the save and send as request button. And you will see I have received the positive response. Now I am going to show you the Gmail account that I have mapped here to see whether we have received a new mail or not. See, automatically I received a new mail including the certificate too. Look at the certificate name as Rahul Sharma, and inside the certificate as well it includes the student name, date, instructor name as well as the course too. And you can also see the email too. It is also fully personalized. So this is the magic of automation. As we have successfully received the mail on our Gmail, this means that our action step is also working perfectly and our workflow is completed. After the completion of your workflow, you have to make sure that to enable this toggle. If you don't enable this toggle, then your workflow will become disabled and it will not work. And this is just one example. By using the same tool, you can integrate thousands of other applications based on your own business use case. So what are you waiting for? Go and try this amazing automation for your own business too. If you face any difficulties queries or you have any queries while reading this amazing automation, then feel free to ask us in the comment section. I have also shared the link of this workflow in the description below. You can check it out. I hope you found this tutorial helpful. If you did, then don't forget to like it and also subscribe to our YouTube channel. Lastly, a quick reminder about the coupon code MEHYT. Don't forget it while purchasing the Pabbly subscription and grab an exclusive offer. So this is all for today. I'll see you in the next video. So not only this, you can do multiple integration of many applications with the help of Pabbly Connect. If you have any doubts, then you can email us at sales@pabbly.com. If you want to know the price details about Pabbly Connect, then you can visit www.pabbly.com/connect #pricing. If you like this video, then please give it a thumbs up and also subscribe our YouTube channel.